Um, what are you doing there, Ryan?
Hey, just doing a little microwaving.
Yeah? Are you making something?
Yeah, making lots of good stuff.
I don't see anything in there. Are you feeling okay, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm just, I wanted to make sure that the light
Is everything
works
okay?
Well, my eye juice has been kind of hot lately, so I thought maybe looking at the microwave light would help.
Well, this seems very scientific to me.
Yeah, well, it hasn't quite worked out for me yet, but I think it's just a matter of getting my face really, really close.
Yeah, well, why don't you just give that some more time?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it'll work better if I take my shirt off.
Yeah, probably so.
It's science, after all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, see you later. Good evening, and welcome back to another episode of Tim and Ryan Explain Things Scientifically. We hope you've got your seatbelts strapped on tightly because this is going to be a wild ride tonight.
You can say we're moving at the speed of light.
We are moving at the speed of light, and yet so is our camera, so it still looks like we are moving at normal speeds. Ryan came to me tonight with just a really common complaint that I hear a lot around this time of year. Ryan, why don't you tell us what's going on?
Yeah, so I've been noticing the past couple months, maybe 3-4 months, my eye juice is exceptionally warm. It's very uncomfortable. I often find myself staring into AC vents in my car, sometimes applying dry ice directly to my cornea. And I just can't seem to get it to cool down. Doesn't matter how cold it gets, standing in a freezer, doesn't matter, it's still hot, still uncomfortable. I thought for a while that it might be because of the Texas heat, but I'm beginning to wonder if I have some kind of a bodily deficiency.
Oh, that's probably true. Have you tasted your eye juice recently? Would you say it's more on the sweet side or more on the salty side?
You know, I don't remember the last time that I did that. Hold on a second. It sounds sweet.
A little sweet. I think what we have here is the really common in the summer problem of a ion channel deficiency, probably going on somewhere in your brain.
Okay. So I seem to remember a little bit about this from my 5th grade biology class, but maybe correct me if I'm wrong. It seems like there's that ionizing radiation, which is where we get the name ion channel, kind of like a TV channel, specific bandwidth, and that comes into your eye, and that produces, what does it produce for you?
Sodium, which is just a natural part of eye juice, which just really helps soothe the eye, cools the eye in the hot summer months. Ryan, how has your sodium intake been recently?
It's a little low.
A little low. I'm just wondering, how many movies have you watched this summer, and how much popcorn? What has been your popcorn to movie ratio this summer?
It's probably pretty low. I haven't been watching a whole lot of movies. As far as sources of radiation, I don't actually have a whole lot here in this house. I've been living with the lights off most of the time. Didn't have a microwave, as you know.
And there we have it. There is a common way that, as Americans, we have been really subsidizing our ion channel intake via microwave radiation. It's actually a common misconception that it's microwaves that heat your food. It's actually the ion channels being produced deep within the machine that is then shot into your food. And for those of us who like to watch our food being heated, a lot of times we get the ion channels directly to our eyes. But then there's also the significant source of oral administration via the ion channels that are lodged then in our food.
Okay, so is that why pasta and spaghetti always taste better the second day? Because you put it in the microwave? It's not actually the second day, it's the ion channels moving that sodium into the food?
Yes, actually, yes. And it being the second day actually does play a large role in which it provides just a really good fertile breeding ground for ion channels to really just flourish, which is exactly why pasta tastes better the second day.
Oh, okay. So, with that being said, how can I improve on my hot eye juice condition tonight?
Tonight? Oof. Probably there's nothing you can do about it tonight. I would recommend a really cold shower. Probably if you could salt the water in your shower and keep your eyes open as it runs over your face and eyes, that would be a good start. definitely spend more time staring into your microwave. But really, once the condition has hit this bad where your eye juices are really hot, it'll probably take you a week or two until you'll really experience the cooling effect of ion channels in your eyes.
Oh, that's not really the news I was hoping for. Maybe we can speed that up a little bit. I can put my head in the microwave or something.
Yeah, that would work. Just most microwaves are designed such that you would have to probably sever your head from your body in order to get the door closed and not lose the electrophysiological properties of those ion channels.
Oh.
So sorry there's no quick fix for this one. I could recommend an M&M cookie ice cream sandwich that seems to alleviate a lot of other pains and suffering that we experience.
Seems to cure all kind of things.
Yeah,
Heartbreak,
sadness,
AIDS.
Yeah, low grades.
Oh.
So,
Yeah. Struggling at work.
Are you struggling at work? Because we have a science video coming up for you on that one.
Oh, well, it's good to know. I'm sure I will be struggling soon.
So, well, absolutely. Just remember, take your shirts off.
Science.